Imagine being wounded on a battlefield, and the man who saves your life is the very person you were trained to kill. A 24-year-old German medic named Karl Weiss is captured during a massive Soviet counterattack. He knows what comes next, or at least he thinks he does. He braces for the end, but instead of execution, he's dragged into a chaotic field hospital, not as a prisoner to be interrogated, but as a doctor. The Soviets are desperate. Their own medics are dead or overwhelmed, and the wounded keep pouring in. They don't see a German soldier. They see a pair of hands that can stop the bleeding. Karl is thrown into a world of pure survival. He treats shattered limbs, horrific burns, and even children caught in the crossfire of artillery. He works until he can no longer feel his fingers. One night, a high-ranking Soviet officer storms into the tent. He spots Karl's uniform, and his eyes narrow. Karl freezes, his heart pounding. This is it. But the officer leans in close and whispers, "The man on that cot is my brother. If you save him, you live." For the next 6 hours, Karl doesn't stop. He stitches, he cleans, he fights for a life that just yesterday was his enemy's. And against all odds, the brother survives. From that night on, something inside Karl shifts. He starts treating everyone, regardless of their uniform. He sees only the wound, not the soldier. He steals morphine from the officer's supply to give to dying privates. He hides wounded prisoners marked for execution, claiming they died on his table. He breaks every single rule of war, driven by a simple, dangerous idea: to be a doctor first and a soldier second. As the German front collapses, the Soviets begin their retreat. Karl is ordered to evacuate with them, a valuable asset they can't afford to lose. But he refuses. When the last truck pulls away, Karl turns and walks into the dense, silent forest, alone. He was never seen again. No body was ever found. The only proof he ever existed are the stories told by the survivors, men who remembered one thing above all else. In the middle of hell, he treated them like human beings. They say war is what decides who lives and who dies.